So, Warframe, I think it was on Twitter, right? On Twitter, they released that Angels of Zariman devstream is being pushed back from February to March, I believe it was 11th. But they didn't release any new information on Angels of Zariman, I believe. So that's kind of a pain in the ass. But, fun fact, there is a gift of the Lotus in Warframe for this little glyph, right? Something minimal. It's here until Sunday, 2 p.m. ET, so farm that up if you want. So I should mention all that. But yeah, like a day or two ago, they tweeted out that, where is it? Nope. There it is, finally, God. Mark your calendars for the gameplay reveals of Angels of the Zariman. Go back to where it all began during devstream 160 on Friday, March 11th at 2 p.m. ET. Right? So we're gonna see new gameplay of Angels of Zariman finally, right? Actual content release. That's my cute dog. I know, right? Isn't he adorable? Yeah, he agrees. He's excited for it too, right? So we're all pretty jazzed about this. If you want to like full screen this just to like show it off, look at the picture, right? What's that look like? Little Zariman void, little lotusy, little sentient-y. Oh god, it looks beautiful, right? Either way, that's that. But it gets compressed to shit because of Twitter. Fucking Twitter, man. Very rude. The hilarious part is, the thing they tweeted out was, coming soon, devstream 160. It's just a small little blurb, right? But there's no real information other than the devstream has been pushed back to March 11th, right? Like, Warframe can't get enough content out to have monthly dev streams. IMO, they shouldn't bother having monthly dev streams. Or like what they used to do, what was it, like every 2 weeks dev streams or whatever? No, they should just stop having every like bi-monthly or monthly dev stream, anything like that. They should just stop that. They should just have dev streams when they have to have dev streams. Warframe's been kicking their ass and like shit in the bed in the regards of having constant dev streams because they keep pushing them back and they just can't deliver on them anymore. Because it seems like the current development cycle of Warframe, it's not enough, right? They do not have enough dev stream type content. Okay? It just isn't. So they should just not bother. I just don't think they ever should have. They should just do dev streams whenever they really need to, right? Because Warframe at this point just doesn't have enough content. And that's fine. Like, it's not really a huge issue. It's just weird that they want to have so many dev streams. But like Warframe has so many community streams, right? So I would assume they should just do more of those instead of dev streams. Because it's just odd. They always push them back and then they're already delaying them more and stuff like that. So, meh. But that's not really a massive problem anyways. It's cool that we're getting some Angels of Zariman. Good stuff there, but the game itself hasn't had a ton of updates this year that people really care about. But they've had some good ones, don't get me wrong. It's just the issue of this year's been weird for Warframe, right? So I'm saying like the past year-ish, 2021. It's now 2022, right? We had the New War and like Echoes of War, but mainly the New War. Great update, fun quest, not a massive content update as we talked about. Had like what, 5 hours worth of questing if you were like slower at it, I guess. 10 hours to 15 hours maybe worth of content because, well, the content was only really new weapons and bounty farms, which were kind of not too different, but the amount of like visual changes that happened to the bounties leads you to believe there's gonna be more, so it's cool stuff there. They did do a lot of changes in that regard, just not a lot of like new content changes. So people are crying about that. It definitely sucks, I agree. I cry every time for sure. But hopefully next time we'll get the update, right? When was the New War, right? 2021, 12/15. The last big update was Call of the Tempestari, which was 2021 04/13. Hell yeah. So that's why I'm saying it's been a slow year for Warframe. And then Heart of Deimos, yeah, it was 2020 itself, right? It wasn't 2021. But that's okay. There was a lot that actually came with Call of the Tempestari, but I want to see, yeah, no, it was all pushed to 2021. It was kind of crazy, right? We had Call of the Tempestari and like a lot of people just hate Railjack. I think Railjack IMO is in a good position now. Like, I find it pretty fun and chill. I like it. But I know a lot of people still hate it. So I think, like, no matter what, right? No matter what, this means that, like, this update wasn't going to be everyone's favorite or loved, right? We got cool Sevagoth, we got a lot of other stuff, but the Call of the Tempestarian, you know, Railjack stuff itself, most people didn't care about. Most people, you know, Void Storms are cool, but people are kind of pissed about Void Storms and the, you know, primes they threw into those. And Call of the Tempestari, it made a lot of people mad, but it made Railjack a lot better once they got it all fixed up. And then, right, more like skin updates, not real content updates, not massive ones. Ah, yes, Gara Prime update. That was I mean, that was cool. We got Gara Prime. We got UI updates. So, yeah, wasn't a huge content update again. But, you know, we had a big content update with Call of the Tempestari, right? But again, like, it was Railjack, so people are not going to like it as much. I cry. And then we had Sisters of Parvos update 30.5. This one was a great, like, update. I think probably one of the better ones of the year. Most people would probably agree. This was a great content update. We got Sisters of Parvos. We got, I know, it added in Railjack stuff, but yeah. But the thing that everyone hated was Ureli and the Wave Rider quest. That was the most hated. But hey, we got so much content stuff and shenanigans with Sisters of Parvos. So this was definitely one of the better ones, right? Oh, look at all those Tenet weapons. Ah, Sisters of Parvos. Everyone hated Ureli. Well, you know, some people still love Ureli. There will always be people who love or hate, but yeah, we've got more Kuva Lich weapons. So this was pretty much the big content update. Did we get the Pyraxis? No, other Syndana. And then they just added a bunch of stuff, added more stuff, Demo stuff. Right? This was like the, I would say, big yearly content update. Ended up being an update 30.5, which is hilarious. The big updates aren't even like big updates anymore. They're just interesting updates sometimes. Like, they're big updates in the scale of creation, but apparently not always big updates in the scale of content. So, yeah, get wrecked, Ureli. Fucking nerd. And then we had Nora's Choice Nightwave update, which, you know, like, who cares, because it was just an update for Nightwave, and it was just another intermission. So, yeah, whatever. Prime Vault hotfix. Woo! And now they're gone. I cry. And then we have Nidus Prime and Plaguestar. Yeah, this was a cool one. We had Plaguestar. Huge event. Burnt a lot of people out, though, because it was, you know, Plaguestar's always pretty, like, monotonous. The same thing over and over and over again. But it got us a lot of sweet Forma. So, I mean, in that regard, it was a great update. 10 out of 10. Nidus Prime, right? Fun stuff. Knights of Navarus was, like, tiny minor update. Skin to Win type cosmetic shop update. Cool stuff, yearly event, right? Cool. Prime Resurgence burnt the ever-loving shit out of people. Burnt them all out again. Because it was a massive grind for Aya, and it wasn't a fun grind because they made the best way bounties, and then from there they made it so bad to get in the void. This burned a lot of people out, but it was a great chance to get a lot of primes and, you know, make Warframe a lot of money. So this year is probably one of the years where Warframe made more money than, you know, they usually would, but who truly knows, right? Who truly knows? Then they had just general reskin UI fixing updates. A lot of updating, fixing, yada yada yada, right? Nothing until the new war. Clap, clap, clap. Right? Then they did the new war. Big update, but no long-term content, right? And now we're on Echoes of War, right? So 2021, it was a pretty cool year of content all in all, but it wasn't a massive year of content for a lot of people. There were fun updates, good updates, but a lot of them just weren't people's style because it was Railjack, so yeah. I just wanted to make a little video like that talking about the last year in Warframe, because we're just now waiting. Like, we're just straight up waiting for Angels of Zariman, chilling, running Warframe content, right? Yeah, it is what it is. So until then, meh. And yeah, as always, sub and favorite, follow, like, sub, favorite, whatever website this is ever shown on, who truly knows? Yeah.